Well, that's right, Michelle, but it could face an uphill battle in a legislature that is not known for increasing criminal penalties. The representative who's proposing it says what happened here on I-5 last week was unacceptable, and the state needs to be ready for when it happens again. While nobody's been arrested yet for the takeover of I-5 by protesters in Seattle, State Representative Andrew Barkas says the legislature needs to act now to prevent this from happening again.
This can't go on. We have to stop what we're seeing here with this civil disruption.
Barkas is proposing HB 2358, which would make protesting on a freeway a gross misdemeanor and increase the charge to a felony for people who organize the protest.
Law enforcement needs the tools. Prosecutors need to prosecute. We need to utilize our criminal justice system, and we need to send a message to the people who are doing this that we're tired of Washington State being overrun in this manner.
The State Patrol has defended their response to the I-5 protest by saying they didn't have the resources to shut it down quickly. But other major cities have shut down similar protests, including in New York, where this week more than 300 protesters were arrested when they shut down the Holland Tunnel. The Washington State Patrol says even though protesters were allowed to walk off the highway without arrest on Saturday, investigators are working with prosecutors to charge the organizers.
And maybe even before they get onto the freeway, they're told, you step foot on there, I'm arresting you.
Barkas says the threat of felony charges for organizers could keep protests off Washington freeways. Do you think the current state laws handcuffed how the State Patrol handled this?
I can see the fact that they don't have the resources in order to do this, but it doesn't preclude them from doing it. You have to find the resources, you have to stop this and not allow it. The fact that it was allowed to go on for 5-6 hours is unheard of, and no arrests to date.
Next step will be if this bill gets into a committee meeting. Representative Barkas also has a bill regarding graffiti and people who paint that on the freeways around Washington. We'll keep tabs on both bills and let you know if they progress. For reporting live in Seattle, Jeremy Harris, KOMO News.